Hey there, hello, and welcome. What is your question?
Hi. Um, Honestly, I don't know if I have a question really because I already know what's going on with me and why I'm not manifesting what I want. I
Okay,
I know how I am in my own way.
okay. Is that helping you?
It's not helping me. It's
Okay,
not helping me, but but that's why I'm here, right? That's why and honestly, like what I can say is just this since you started the manifesting May, I am very focused to get the trainings done, and it does help me. And like I mentioned to you, Sherry, before, it's like when you do something, it's like you lifting me up, like you just like pulling me out, like energetically.
thank
And
you.
yeah, so for me is more it's I need to move them. It's more about when I have two kids with challenges, and that's the thing that stops me, and I know my focus every day is goes there. And when I feel like I'm equating my worth to high parent, that's when I go into the dark hole, and that's when I don't feel good about myself, and that's when I don't want to do anything with my business and just focus on work and other things, because I don't feel good about myself showing up on social media or create an offer, and I'm working on to overcome that.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is that because you feel like you're not the parent you want to be,
Mm-hmm.
that this is what's stopping you because you can't be a great business owner if you can't be a great parent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mhm. So this is interesting, but I feel like not a great parent 99% of my life. And I have a son who is 30 who tells me all the time I was the best, most incredible parent. And he calls me daily. I mean, we have a relationship like you wouldn't believe. And my daughter calls me her best friend. And I still believe I'm not a great parent. So I don't know if that helps you, but this is how every parent feels. Because parenting is an entire force of nature that we are unprepared for. It is a learn on the job experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but let's disentangle that from your ability to guide people to their higher self, to their solution, and to manifest a business for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think you're parenting your clients.
It's me, like how I feel about myself. It's like when the kids have a meltdown or something, because both of them have challenges, so that's when like I get so tired. I don't want I don't feel like showing up on the weeks. It's all good. I'm more active, but it's just very inconsistent.
So there's also something to this that we have to go with the flow.
Okay.
So it's not going to do you any good to shove it down, push it down, and say, I feel so bad, but I have to post and I have to do this and I have to do that, because you don't, right? Instead, I would prefer for you to acknowledge your feelings. I would prefer for you to say, this is what I'm going through. This is how I feel. I would prefer for you to do the inner work.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the weeks that you don't have your children, because I think it's a swap situation, if I'm not mistaken. Perfect. So in that case, I would then say, on the weeks that you don't have your children, you go all in.
Mm-hmm.
The only person who says you have to show up in your business every day for it to work is the person who's showing up in their business and doesn't know they don't have to show up every day for it to work. I mean, I don't know if that's not gold. I don't know what is. I don't show up in my business, and I do quite incredibly well. I think if we were to look at my Facebook posts, there's plenty of posts that I haven't responded. I haven't shown up. I am the least consistent person on Facebook.
Oh my God.
You've been
So,
listening to the wrong people, haven't you?
mm-hmm.
So you show up when your energy is good. You show up when you have value to give. You show up when you're in the right space. And
Yeah.
as you continue to show up when your energy is good, when you have value to give, and when you're in the right space, you build strength in that. And then you also build these assets. And these assets are things like posts you can reuse or videos you can reuse. Because once you are doing something and you're doing it in the right frame, you're manifesting from a space of doing this in the right energy at the right time. You've then created assets, and you've then created, in 3 months, you can go back and pull a couple of those posts for the days that you can't show up and feel great, just to remind people that you have value to give.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you even write a couple extra posts or do a couple extra things on the weeks that you go all in. Once you find your flow, and then on the weeks that are high emotional states,
Mm-hmm.
where you're doing more internal work, you recycle things or you use ones that you've created just for that instance.
Okay. Thank you.
But that's only if it feels good. Once again, I'm going to reiterate, the only people who say you have to show up every day to build a business are the people who believe you have to show up every day to build their business.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Thank you. That was helpful.
I'm so glad. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
You are so welcome. All right.